Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 10 of Streamer in the Spotlight.
Woohoo!
Today, we have got two people here today that are making the statement of those who play together, stay together. So, guys, please give us a big welcome to RTX and Luna. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for being here today, guys.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I'll do it left arm and you can see it.
Hi,
everyone.
So, hi, you guys. So, thank you so much for being here, guys. Really, really do appreciate it. It's huge honor to have you here, and we're looking forward to interrogating you and getting all your stories. So, also a huge hello to my co-host, which is Dog Vin and Pink Ninja Bunny. So we're back in, and I'm just going to give a shout out to that commentator guy for filling in recently, and he will definitely be back, guys. So don't worry, we've not just kicked him out for good. He will be back because we love him so much. So guys, let's kickstart it. Vin, kickstart us off. Ask these questions to these lovely people for us.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight in this lovely atmosphere. So, I'd like to know, how did you meet and who was the first streamer?
Okay.
Ooh.
Do you want to start or shall I?
So how did we meet? So we met, Vin. It was 2000. Hold on, Jesus.
Get the calendar out.
Right, hold on, everyone, bear with me. Right, hold on. 20.
Watch out, there, she's next to you. Watch out what you say now.
No. Otherwise, we're all going to either age or reduce in youth considerably, one way or another.
It was 2007, babe.
It was.
Oh.
In there. Lovely, great fact there, love. 2007. It was a friend's Halloween party, and we were in dress up, fancy dress, and it's for me. It was one of those nights where I only remember like minimal bits of it because I was absolutely wasted. Luna has a better recollection of it than me.
Yes.
Right? But
You was an action man, weren't you? And I was dressed up as Barbie. I was actually not dressed up.
Oh.
I was a bit like, but my best friend were like, you can't come in like this. You need to dress up as a Barbie. So I was like slutty Barbie.
Love it.
It was about 3 sizes too small, if I remember right. So yeah.
Well, it was just a mini skirt. It wasn't 3 sizes too small. Just a mini skirt.
It was more Action Ken then.
Short, yeah, a bit short.
It worked for Action Man. Let's just say that.
I don't think it's Action Ken. It's Barbie and Ken, right? So
it's
Action Ken.
It was weird. Like she did play like matchmaker, didn't she?
She did, yeah, she did. But yeah, I was, like I say, I'd had way too much to drink. But I do remember, obviously, meeting Luna, but it really kicked off afterwards. So after the party, I think it was about 2 days later. So I get this mysterious text, right, on my phone. Obviously, I don't remember most of it. So I just got this random ass number pops up right on my phone. And it's like, it's so-and-so from party. And I'm like, shit, Ryan, what have you been up to? I don't even remember. This is how bad it was for me. But then we were in the meeting, so I was just like, oh, well.
You said, are you the girl with the purple hair? And I'm like, no.
Straight out the gate, right? Major boo-boo, straight out the gate. Got the hair colour wrong for a start. So I was on the back foot from day one. But yeah, we ended up meeting up, didn't we, love? And I got there and I was like, holy shit. How did I get this lucky? Like,
I love
this woman is far beyond me. I should not have been this lucky. So luckily we hit it off.
I don't remember this version of the story.
Well, it's a good thing I do. This is how I remember it.
Okay.
So that's all right then. But yeah, and then it kind of moved on from there, and here we are. There were a couple of itty bitty difficulties in between, but yeah, here we are, still here. So.
It was because I have strict parents, that's why. So it was kind of like Romeo and Juliet. Like Ryan's family loved me, but my family were like strict Catholic. I couldn't have parents. I couldn't have a partner. I couldn't have a partner, and I wasn't allowed out of the house, kind of thing. So it was.
Wow!
Go on, you rebel. Love that. Luna, is there anything that you remember differently?
I was about to ask that. That was the question we all want to know.
That's why I had asked that bit, really, just because it was like unrequited love kind of thing. It was just kind of like we just beat all the odds, didn't we? Everyone was like, "Oh, you're not going to be together," blah blah blah. It's just a phase. You'll grow out of each other, and we just beat it all, didn't we?
Yeah,
beat all the odds.
Still here, about 16 years. Yeah, 16 years later. So
yeah, have you got that maths right?
You know,
I always get that wrong.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's us. Yeah.
Oh, you won the challenge then.
Wrong as far as I know.
You won the challenge.
Pinky.
So you've mentioned the first date and that things were recalled differently. How did that first date go? Where did you go? I'm keen to see.
Like, I went up to the bedroom as you do. It's like it was like a film kind of thing, really, like maybe American Pie or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yes. To me, I was actually running after another lad that had absolutely no interest whatsoever. I don't even like him now. I don't know why I was chasing this guy. But anyway, I was chasing after this other guy, and my best friend threw him down the stairs because he wasn't even mean to me. It was a lot of fun stuff happened that night. That's what I remember. Yeah. And then basically, as regards to me and Ryan, when I met him, it was kind of like our eyes met from across the room, and I was like, "Ooh, who is this guy?" I think it's like the first time I let out the house, and no wonder.
That fella over there, that one.
Yeah, that one over there.
That was my reaction. I'm like, what? There's someone else in the room. What? Him?
Love it.
Him?
Love it. Oh my goodness. So guys,
did he survive? The guy that was thrown off the stairs?
I remember it took him about 20 minutes to get up because I think he had a bit to drink, and also, bless him, poor lad, he took his time getting up.
He said something mean to me, like he didn't actually get hurt, by the way. I just thought I'd tell everybody it wasn't hurt. It was kind of like small steps, should I say, not a full flight of stairs. And
shame.
Shame. Yeah, what shame.
Yeah, we burnt that back, guys. I don't know.
I'm that back. We don't frequently chuck people.
It wasn't me.
Let's not encourage violence.
I want the invite to the next party, though. I want the invite to the next party. That's definite. That is a definite.
I will fly over.
Go on, Vin. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, Vin, have you got a question?
Well, were you both gamers in that period?
Gamers?
That you met? Yeah? Did you already game in that period when you met?
Well, I was brought up to be, because my family were just like strange in every sense of the word. And I was taught that girls can't game. So like we're meant to do ballet and dance, and it wasn't the right thing to do. But while Ryan was the complete opposite, weren't you, love?
Yeah, I was quite lucky in that I was raised in a family that very much embraced gaming for all that it was.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I did play during that period. Yeah, and yeah, me personally.
But Luna, so how does your family think of your career now then as a streamer?
Well, I don't talk to that side of the family.
I was going to say,
sorry.
Side of the family, a lot of things. Obviously, with the result of me and Luna getting together, obviously there was a major breakdown, wasn't there, in family relations on your side? So
but the thing is, I was adopted, so my adopted family didn't believe in gaming. But recently, in 2017, I met my real family. So I met up with my sisters and all my other family, like my actual real family, and they're like, even though they don't understand gaming, they're very supportive of my choice. So it's nice.
So good.
But they're also supportive of your relationship with Ryan then?
Yeah, of course, yeah. They love you.
Nice.
Thank God.
Please,
I'm not going through any of that crap again. Thank God. Yeah, I got it.
Not again.
All good.
Not like this.
So, Pinky, can I ask you to let's go with the streaming side of things for now?
Yeah, we've gone very personal already, so we can try.
Yeah,
sorry.
Really dived in.
I mean, we kind of have thrown ourselves straight into the deep end, but that's not a big deal. But we'll dial it back a bit. Once I put my tongue back in. So streaming. how did you guys start streaming? What started the journey off for you both?
And who?
I'll start.
Do you want to start?
Yes.
You started
Let's start with
before
Luna.
me, so it might be best if you take that because you started before.
So basically, I started with my other mod, RTXUltimateGaming, who actually, funny enough, was the party that we was just discussing. It was her party.
Oh,
yeah.
Your partner in crime there.
Hopefully she's not.
She
in
might
chat.
be in chat. I don't know.
I'm gonna die.
If
She's
she
gonna
is,
kill me.
some tiger.
Sorry.
It's on you.
I think I said it how it was. Well, yeah. There's always two sides to every story, but yeah. Anyway, what was the question again?
Started streaming. What got you into streaming? What got you into streaming? How did it come about?
Off to a great start.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. Yes, so me and my best friend started streaming. I've always wanted to do it, but never had the confidence. So we started streaming actually literally together, a bit like this with the cameras together and playing a game and kind of doing like reviews. And then RTXUltimateGaming decided she wanted a break from it for the time being. I think she had a few bits to do. And then I just carried on with it because I loved it so much. I just went out alone.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I love it. Pinky, you want to follow on from that?
Yeah, so going to you, RTX. How did you get
like Luna's just said, I witnessed these guys in action and I thought, I'm going to have a stab at this. Like, I've gamed for so many years. I mean, what could be the difference of doing it to an audience? So I thought, I mean, I can talk about stuff. I can, you know what I mean? Topics I can do, you know what I mean? So I thought, even if I'm chatting with people, then I'm still playing. So I thought, well, I saw you guys having a lot of fun with it as well. And like, cause I was in the back room when these guys started. I was like in the bedroom, out the way. I was like, I'll just watch it, but I won't.
There were no such thing as mods back then. It was just literally just us
well, they
playing.
were. We just didn't really know about the whole thing.
Yeah, we just didn't know anything about it.
We were fresh to it. So yeah, me modding was not a thing.
Most of the time, I was actually playing the game with my mic off by accident, and I hadn't even turned the mic on and stuff like that.
No!
Vin, I think you're right. I think you're right, Vin. They are sisters. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I feel like the I say it the black swan anyway, because you know you and Ryan seem like brothers, and Luna and Pinky are sisters. So I'm the is that the word in England?
Does that mean that I'm like married to my cousin then? Because Fleety and Pink Ninja are cousins. So that
the whole game. No, we can do this. That's no problem.
Jesus, Vin.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Let's circumvent that one, Vin. We'll go around that one. We'll go around that one.
It doesn't matter if you're. It's the Lannisters do it. The Targaryens do it. It doesn't matter.
Vin.
I saw these guys having such a great amount of fun with doing it, and I just thought, you know what, sorry, Ryan, just go for it. I thought, just go for it. And I won't lie, obviously, my first ever stream, I was nervous. I was playing, I think, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which obviously massive open world and obviously missions and quests galore, and it's like, where do you start kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't even set any ground rules for myself, which I think is probably quite important.
Just a little bit.
Now, just to know your boundaries of what you want to do in your streams. If you've got anything you want to accomplish, like story or game wise or chat wise, whatever. So I didn't set anything, and I was just like, we're just gonna jump in deep end, quite literally. So I did. And I won't lie, I was a little bit nervous, but Luna came in, thank God. Some Tiger came in, and we had a few other friends as well that literally signed up to Twitch just so they could come on and see us.
Oh, that's nice.
Very sweet of them, which is very nice of them. So I did have quite a few familiar faces to start with. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Again, obviously, we're all gonna have first time nerves, aren't we? I had a little.
Yeah.
Well, I got through it. I survived, and then afterwards, I thought, I quite enjoyed that. Sorry, I'm just gonna go with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why not? That were it. So that was my beginning.
Love it.
In the beginning.
With your permission, guys, I obviously made a little video. Are you happy for us to do a little 2-minute video just to show some of your highlights? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Are you happy with that? All right. Let me get.
Yeah.
Hopefully, guys, this works first time. Apologies, this is our first attempt. So, guys, this is an intro video for RTX and Luna, some of their clips, and this is what you could be in for if you drop to their channel.
These things that I feel.
Oh, this looks a bit.
Oh, is it going for the eyeballs?
Oh my goodness me! He's had to eat his own eyeballs out. Oh wow, that's brutal. That is brutal.
Suckers on the old eyeballs.
That went really disgusting, that did, didn't it?
That got dark quick.
It did.
I think you were right there, Lolo. That was brutal, lad.
That looks like it's a collectible.
We're not collecting. Can we get it?
No, it won't let me do it. I think we need a weapon. Oh. Oh, no, I'm innocent.
No.
I'm innocent.
Am I going to jump?
Oh, no.
Just eyes around a corner.
What the hell is he doing? Alright, there's something back there.
Come on, man. There is no mist.
Ryan! That's my own fault. It's like comments.
No!
Oh, Ryan! Oh no, it might have been.
Oh, Ryan! It's Ryan's fault.
It was. It was his.
It was, to be fair.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Why is it so black?
No!
It was so scary like that.
That was damage, that bit.
Yeah, oh, jeez, that were a fair launch.
Behind curtain number 1.
Open up. Open up.
Surprise!
Oh, it's just a rat. Ah! That just shit me up. Thank you for the follow.
Retro gaming.
All these things that I see.
I missed one.
This game is so good. This game is so good.
Oh no.
And Dutch.
Looks like we've got a big fight on our hands. Well, here I am.
There we go, guys. So yeah, so the one thing I have to say, guys, that I really love about the highlights is it can see the evolution of your streaming. So you can see where you've corrected it, you're perfecting it, you're getting it there to how you want it. And I think that's kind of going back to what you guys were saying. You shoved yourselves in the deep end. You didn't set your ground rules, but as you can see, the more experience you've been getting, and them clips show, the more experience, the more you're enjoying it, the more effort you're putting in.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been
So
good fun.
the question I'm going to ask for you guys is the future for you guys in terms of streaming? Because I know that obviously there's other clips that I didn't show on the video for you guys for a bit more co-op action. Is what's the next step for you guys in terms of your channels?
Do you want to start? I keep asking you.
I was going to say, yeah. I was thinking, well, in terms of individual channels, it's not so much, for me, not an individual one, because as you guys have seen there in those clips, I do make an appearance quite a lot in Luna's, so I do tend to join in more community ones, don't I, love on yours. So for me personally, with my channel at the moment, there's not much going forward. I know that sounds really bleak and depressing, but I do pump a lot of energy into helping Luna on hers as well. So, and I think, to be fair, if we were both doing separate things, it'd be kind of hard for us to keep tabs on it, organizational wise. So it might just be too much, and obviously we live stuff as well. So, but coming up with Luna's, and probably I'll be there as well. We've got an upcoming mod stream.
Yeah.
Which is kind
That's what I was going to talk about.
Oh, sorry, love. You go for it. Sorry, you go for it.
Oh, like, you
Ryan,
carry on.
Ryan, in the naughty corner. In the naughty corner, Ryan.
This could be a joint answer. Like, you could both talk about it.
So I've also just signed up to a karaoke stream.
Oh, wow.
I'm a big enjoyer of singing. And we've just signed, well, I kind of like semi-signed up for a karaoke stream and also a hairdressing stream. So Cottontail, I'm not sure if anyone's familiar in chat, is a hairdresser, and I'm going to be in his chair sometime in November time.
That's exciting.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so he's doing all his hairstyling and cutting, isn't he? Actually, live from his home.
So it's going to make my hair like.
So he's going to do it on stream as well for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's going to be cool.
Yeah,
I think Vinny's ready.
Awesome.
Not much they can do with me, mind you, but
I love that.
I haven't got long hair anymore. I cut it off.
Oh, we're gonna sing.
Vinny's ready for the karaoke stream. Vinny's ready.
I still got the lips mics from the Xbox 360.
That'll do. Plug them in if they work.
I love that.
They still work.
It's a good job we can mute it for him, so we don't have to hear him.
Look into my eyes, can't you see they open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you?
Yes.
Love it.
Now you take over, Luna. Now you take over. Sing for me.
We're not doing the karaoke one yet. Love that.
But yeah, apart from that, we've got a massive community. Well, not massive. I'd say it's a small community on the Discord, and that's ever growing. Mm-hmm. So we're keeping up with that as well as streaming, and it can be a little challenge, can't it, for us sometimes? But I'm really enjoying it.
As I think your Discord is wonderfully active, like in the right kind of level of active, because it's always got a good, consistent conversation going, which I think is a real testament to you two as people to have managed to keep it and maintain it that sort of way. Like, I'm in awe of it, genuinely.
Thank you.
It means a lot.
It does. It's something we didn't expect as well, because we did not expect.
We started with like 3 people, and that was us mods, and then it just blew up. Like, enjoying that, but I didn't. And it's actually genuinely nice to wake up to like genuine friends speaking about like how are you doing, what you're up to, and it's just awesome.
It is.
Love that. Pinky, do you want to follow on with that?
Yeah, so there is actually something I did want to talk about, because you mentioned the mod stream, but not an awful lot about it. What is this mod stream that's coming up?
So the mod stream, we had it all planned before the Queen sadly passed away. It was actually going to be around, and then the Queen passed away. So I'm also, my other mod has a lot of health issues at the moment she's struggling with, so it wouldn't be right to carry on with the mod stream. But we're going to do some Halloween, I think, shenanigans. We are going away a week before Halloween, so I'm hoping to, if we can't do the mod stream, me and Ryan will take it away with dressing up in silly outfits and doing a drinking stream. We've got like spin the wheel. We've got all sorts going on.
We've got all sorts of crazy stuff in the works that we got set up. So
Bean boozled.
We'll move it across. We shall slide it across into the next slot. Yeah.
We just saw the video of you guys, right? And then when you were playing It Takes Two together, you had this heads on.
No, God.
Did you make them yourself? Or?
We made them hats. Yes, we did.
Really?
Hats, and the hats were something that we made, but mine had an accident. It fell off. It got yeeted off the bookcase, and its neck, the swan neck, is no more. So Ryan decided to. It's gone to the garbage disposal unit.
It's gone to the Great Swan Lake in the sky.
I thought it was quite. Because the Queen died and she was the Queen of Swans, I thought it was a weird kind of thing, like a nod to her as well. I don't know. It just. I was sat there watching something and it just fell over, and I was like, oh. And then I found out the Queen had passed away, like literally similar time.
So
I'm
It's
like,
it's a
Spooky,
sign.
yeah.
Yeah.
very
And
spooky.
in solidarity, I decided that if Luna's has got to go, then I thought, well, mine's got to go as well. Otherwise, it's not going to look right, just the one. So
And in a practical sense, I did try it on that stream, and it was very hot and very extremely heavy. So it wasn't really something that I wanted to do going on forward. It was kind of quick in my neck a little bit.
It was good fun making them, though, didn't we?
Yeah,
We made them at an arts and crafts group that we go to. So yeah, which were good fun. It took us about what was it? About 3 or 4 weeks to make from
a long
start
time.
to finish.
12 weeks
so.
it took, Ryan.
Wow.
12 weeks.
Hell, that's even longer than I remember. Jeez.
And we just pinned them. It sounds bad that we pinned them, but yeah.
How did you make them? What did you make them from?
So we started off with a cycle helmet, and it was a local artist group that a local artist came in, and she literally had polystyrene and different coloured tissue paper, beads and things like that, and she basically said, "This is what you do, like really, really quick with her hands," and she just left us to it. So we kind of just winged it, literally, in every sense of the word, weren't it? It was
it left us free roam, and we just went crazy with it. So...
It was sellotape, not polystyrene. I hate that stuff. What's the other stuff? The bubble wrap. It was bubble wrap.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like formed a head, and then tissue paper and glue. And it kind of sets in a nice way. And I did each individual wing. So that was kind of painful and painstaking. But yeah, it was enjoyable in the end.
But
getting into stick must have been a nightmare.
Yeah, it was good fun. I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd do it again like soon.
After the 12 weeks, I kind of like, I don't want to see this swan head ever again. Yeah.
So there's a potential arts and crafts stream for you guys as well. There you go.
There we go. We did pottery recently, and that was my favourite thing I ever did.
Okay, I have to ask, was it like the Ghost experience? Did it feel like Ghost the film?
Well, seeing as I'm not dead yet, Fleety, maybe not just yet.
Yeah, but you're meant to feel like Whoopi Goldberg, isn't it? You know, that's what actually happens, isn't it?
Oh yeah, true.
It was definitely an experience. We'll leave it at that.
Well, love it. Love it.
That one. Do you want to see the boob formation?
I was going to say, do you guys want to see it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey. That's why you're here. Go grab it. That's why you're on.
Exhibition. I can't even say that word properly.
Hold on, let me just take them bad boys out.
This is my one. It's called Body Positivity, and it's a vase. It's very extremely heavy. So.
Hold on.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
And then it's like hair.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll kind of go for the long hair down the back look. And
I really want that hair, by the way. Like
that has got booty for days. Love it.
Oh, yeah. This one
so heavy though, like solid pottery.
Ah.
How long did that take to do? Because pottery with all the kilning and painting, that must have been.
It did take a long time, and it was kind of rushed at the end because I was in hospital. So I had a few operations, so I had to like rush it towards the end. It wasn't as neat as I'd wanted and things. But yeah, it was about 12 weeks the course, but I think 3 of the weeks we weren't there for.
Yeah, we missed a few, didn't we? But we did catch up quite well.
We did, yeah.
I think we did.
You're not showing them yours?
Oh, cool. Well, mine's the other room.
Come on, man.
Yours.
Stretch your legs out. I think that's incredible that you do that together. Like, it's a hobby or a passion that you share together.
Yeah, we did actually look into it. It was a part of the council. And I looked at it for my birthday one year, and it was going to cost £400. And I couldn't afford it to do that, like just as a hobby, and especially if it was only a couple of weeks. And it actually ended up being free, so we did it for free.
Wow!
We got very lucky, right, guys? I don't know. So I went for like a 4 elements.
He drew it all himself.
Yeah.
This.
We got the fire. Hold on, we got the light. Hold on, the lights really.
Yeah.
We got like a lightning thunder vibe. And then we've got hands, right? And then we've got like the wind.
Yeah.
Wind and the cloud. Sorry, I know if it doesn't look like that, I apologise.
Well, I have to be honest.
I'm sorry.
Well, I have to be honest. When I briefly saw it, I actually thought there was a penis at first. I have to be honest.
I don't feel so bad now.
You can take that how you want.
What? Let me see it again.
You take that how you want it. Right,
Well, Pinky, you see them everywhere.
Vibe, but I did have to
Love
hand draw these, mind you, in clay, which is a lot
I love
harder
it.
than you think.
Yeah, I can
So
imagine
Yeah.
that.
they probably don't look as good as
It's not like proper
they
hand.
should.
It's not like drawing on a piece of paper. It's a lot more
No.
difficult. You've got
Yeah,
special
it looks-
kits.
Oh, I bet.
Amazing.
And it
absolutely
dribbles as
amazing.
well. Like
Yeah.
the stuff that you use, it's just, yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, but the
Steady
best thing about
hands.
it, it's there. It's there for permanent. That's the best thing. That's your
What's-
guys is there.
Steady hands.
Jazz. So guys, we've got a question in chat for you guys from Apple Gaming. So it's a really good question. Is there anything crafting wise that you want to try, like resin, woodwork, or anything like that? The next step.
Resin, definitely. I really, really want to do resin. Ryan's not really an arts and craft guy, by the way. He got in to support me. So I think that doing that was just more epic than if it was just somebody that was really like passionate like I am.
True, but I like to think I give it a good go.
You did.
You did. I like to think I give it a good try.
Yeah.
So.
You was
What's
awesome.
reason?
Moving forward, like what I would like to attempt maybe is I would like to do the engraving. Like I don't know if anyone's
Like
Engraver Gamer.
Yes.
His channel, he does ridiculously phenomenal work with wood, and he engraves pictures like anime and all sorts of characters from shows and all sorts, and just his own little stuff. And I would love to have a dabble at that. Obviously, it's baby steps, mind you.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I'd love to give it a try. So yeah, that's what I'd like to have a dabble at moving forward. If I could, if it were ever presented, I'd have a dabble at that.
You said it Engraver Gamer, is that right?
Yes, I think it's Engraver Gamer. I think 80. I want to say 88.
Yeah, so
end.
do I.
Yeah.
It's in my Discord.
8, yeah, at the end, but I could be wrong.
I think I found him. I'll share the link in the chat.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
sure he's in your Discord. I'm sure he is.
I don't think so. I've only ever seen him in yours, to be honest.
Oh, right.
Have a look.
Fair enough.
Right, yeah, it's in quite a few.
Well, yeah, thank you for that, Apple. Good question.
It's very good. Question.
He's
Very
actually
good.
given a follow-up question to that. It's: have you ever tried pyrography?
I have, but you haven't, have you, babe?
No, is that
that's the word for burning. It's like a pen, and you burn.
You burn images into.
I've done it. It's not easy, and I've got a heavy hand, so I'm always breaking the pen. So I think. So yeah, it's not necessarily. It's not really a thing for me. I think it's beautiful when it's done properly, but I don't think it's my forte.
Love that. Love that. Vin, would you like to ask a question?
Yeah, because this one's for Ryan. You just said your channel is not doing very well, right? Does that mean that your channel is more merging with Luna's, or is that the thing that's happening now, or are you continuing?
I wouldn't say necessarily merging. It's just
I steal the spotlight too much.
no.
I need to go in the other room now.
No, he can't answer anymore. Look.
How do I say this without getting in trouble?
No,
I don't want to not the corner again.
I'm going in the corner.
No, I think what it is, Vin, it's just, I just think, I don't know. I just love being in Luna's, being part of it, whether it's in mine or it's in Luna's. I think because we both cover different games or different, like I say, different stories or whatever when we do stream. So I think it was just important for us to not like double up on doing the same stuff, which is easily done when you live together. Obviously, you can
And like the same kind of game.
have a dabble at something, and Luna will have a different way of doing it than I will. So we both have slightly different play styles with a lot of games. So
and we don't want to clash, do we?
So we don't want to clash. So yeah, you will see different ones on either of our channels. Like you've seen there with It Takes Two. Obviously, that's more of a co-op focus one.
Yeah. But that looks so natural with you two together. That looks so natural how you were sitting there and playing it together. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. It is really good. It is really good fun. I mean, Pinky will tell you as well. We just seen her finish it with G5 not so long ago. So It is. It's one of them games that you get sucked in, and it's very chill. If you've got, even if it's not your missus, even if it's like your best friend or someone else that you play with regularly, whoever it is you play with, you'll just have a blast. And I think, like you said, Vin, when you've been, I mean, obviously me and Luna have been playing co-op games, obviously, for many, many years now. So I think it's just a case of you just get comfortable, don't you? And like you say, it just becomes natural, don't you? Whether it's teamwork, whether or not you're playing games or you're doing dishes or whatever, it's just one of them. But yeah, it's good fun. But yeah, I think it's just because I put more in my energy. I feel to a point, and I don't want this to sound bad, but I do put more. I feel I put more into Luna's than my own, and I probably shouldn't, but I just want to support her. So it's one of them, I think. So
to be fair, I've seen a couple of your streams before, like for example your Metal Gear Mondays.
Oh yeah.
And I genuinely, when I was sat in chat, I find you very, very passionate about what you're talking about. You're fun to listen to, even when you're talking about the game, what you're doing. But your knowledge and expertise on different gaming genres and series is really impressive. And the fact that you can talk so openly and comfortably about them while focusing on the game is a really good thing. So I think I'd be disappointed if you were to like end up not going further with your channel.
I think you just lack confidence. That's what it is, right?
I think,
and I think I've only, because I'm more outgoing, and I don't mean it in any bad way or anything. No. But even for me, with anxiety, I think we both struggle with it, don't we? And if we have a break, like obviously we're going away on holiday next month, I think even just like a few days, it's the anxiety of getting back, isn't there? And obviously real life stuff as well. Like it can get in the way. So we've had to juggle things about,
Yeah.
So you've stopped one, haven't you? You stopped one stream just because we haven't like done any house stuff or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, like Luna just said there, I did used to do 3 streams a week. I used to do Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays, and I cut down Sundays because Sundays for me used to be Savage Sundays. So I used to play games like God of War and Dark Souls and things like that. But for me, I found that with 3 streams, it was getting to a point. Obviously, Luna streams as well on some of the same names. Hold on a minute. Some of the same days, and some different ones. So I think and obviously, like I said, I were involved in a few of them as well. So I think I was feeling a bit burnt out, and then obviously trying to manage house jobs and obviously life and other appointments and such. It was getting to a point where I had to knock one on the head. So I was just like, right, you need to accept you're doing way too much and you're burning yourself out. So yeah, I did have to cut down in the end. So now it's just the 2, but it works for me. So admit it. So we're all good.
You've mentioned about your Savage Sundays, and we know Metal Gear Mondays. Fridays.
Freaky Fridays. So that's
it. Go out.
So we can cover
horror, don't we?
Sorry, Luke.
We both do horror. We both do Freaky Fridays on a Friday, don't we?
Always your one always Freaky Friday.
Well, I nicked that off you.
Laura, did you nick that?
Who's the most freaky one, huh?
I like it. Freaky. We're going to do Thursdays as well, but we've had, because we do craft group on a Thursday, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Thursdays, I like that.
But yeah, currently on my Freaky Friday, I'm currently just still going through The Last of Us Part 2, which if anyone played it in chat will know it's ridiculously long compared to the first game. It's mental, but I'm enjoying it. So,
but it's way better.
You have further games lined up afterwards as well, so it's gonna be good.
Love that.
And for you, Luna, Freaky Fridays, what do they entail for you?
So for Freaky Fridays, at the moment I am doing Cult of the Lamb, which I am thoroughly enjoying. But we will be going back to a co-op stream in a couple of weeks of The Quarry.
Oh,
I'm excited to do that. It's just been we just wanted to do something like an indie game to break it up, because we did. What did we do?
Dark Anthology series.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And it was like constant every week. We just changed from different dark anthologies, so we just wanted to swap it out a bit, really.
Yeah.
Okay. I think one of your clips was from the Dark Anthologies, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was getting a bit like same for me personally. Me viewing it, it was just getting a bit same old. So I wanted to like swap out a bit, because I am a variety streamer after all.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Love that. Great question, Vin. Great question. Pinky, do you want to ask another one?
I did my homework, Fleety.
For once.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired.
Pinky. At least I am here. Unlike you.
Shut it.
Shut it.
Anyway, Pinky, let's go to question.
But we actually have a couple of comments that Sarah's made, and I'm very, very keen to hear the story behind this. And I think a few people are.
Yes, Ryan.
They know exactly where this is coming from. It is Sarah's Crazy World. Where did Kevin the Brick come from?
Oh, God's sake!
Shit.
You knew this was coming.
I know. As soon as Sarah joined the chat, I should have guessed this for coming. Kevin.
She says payback.
Bastard Kevin. No, we love Kevin, really. Kevin was basically, it was a Last of Us 2 stream on mine, and in the game you can use bricks and bottles to distract your enemies as like a stun weapon, if you will. And we were just messing about in chat. I think it was in the middle of a massive conversation. Chat was popping, as you guys will know, when it does, and you're looking at 100 different messages. And I was just asking people, right, we're just going to name this brick. Let's get us a brick. It was just like a really fun, off-the-cuff kind of thing. We're going to get this brick. What we're going to name him? And I just said, right, chat, just put all your names in, and we're just going to have this one brick that stays with us throughout the entire playthrough. Little did I know, poor Kevin, which got decided on Kevin in the end. Poor Kevin was used to set off a landmine. So poor Kevin died for the cause, right? He died for the cause, bless him, right? And then Sarah, because Sarah was in the chat, right? She saw me yeet poor Kevin onto this landmine and blow it up. She has never let me live it down since. I am now known as Kevin the Brick Killer. I have been dubbed Kevin the Brick Killer.
So now you should have that as your tag, the murderer.
I know. I might just tag that every time I go Last of Us. In fact, I've even put it in a few stream titles just because I can lure Sarah in. I'll just put Kevin the Brick returns, and then 5 minutes later, Sarah's like, "Yeah, you bastard, you're gonna kill his twin and all now, aren't you?" I'm just like, "Oh, she's here, she's back."
Love
it. Sarah is back again.
It is slight bait on my part, but it's in good fun. I'm sure Sarah agrees. It's in good fun.
But don't worry, Luna, you're not getting away scot-free because I actually got a question from Taylor. So Taylor's actually asked a question. And it is, what is with your obsession for sorting out everything in order on Disney Dreamlight Adventure?
It's outed me now. I don't know.
Secrets out, love. That's it. You
like
think
it
now.
I don't know what it is. It's like I don't know if it's my mental health or what, but I just like to get out of my house, have all the beautiful flowers there, have all my fruit, so I don't have to go around the whole of the map to find a lemon. I've got them all there. That's fine.
I have a confession. I'm exactly the same. Don't worry.
It must be a woman thing. Tit will never understand. Sorry, Tit. Sorry, Tit.
Love it.
Apple said it perfectly. Tidy space, tidy mind, right?
Oh, well, you said it.
I've actually lost track of whose turn it is. Is it Vin or is it Pinky's turn?
It's Vin's.
Vin, ask questions.
See, I'm on it.
Well done.
So, we have Metal Gear Mondays from Ryan, right? So, Metal Gear Survive. Do you consider that as a proper Metal Gear, or do you say, can I swear it's 18 plus, right? Or do you say fuck it, fuck this game?
Personally, it's hard because if you, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's not played it, but the beginning of Survive, it hints very, very, very much at being like an attempted spin-off. But in fair play to the developers, to Konami, and due to the team that made it, it's not that it's, for me, it's not a Metal Gear game, a Metal Gear Solid game. It lacks quite a few of the core fundamentals for me to qualify as a Metal Gear Solid game. But saying that, it does a decent a decent attempt at branching off the main story while still connected to the main story, the canon story, if you will.
Yeah,
it still keeps that connection. But me personally, I wouldn't call it a Metal Gear game. But it was a good try to attempt to be called one, but it falls a little bit.
It's like a DLC, isn't it? To me, I find it's more like a DLC. That game.
Yeah. I agree on that.
That's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Like it should have been like a little bit of extra fun on top of a main game rather than a main game by itself.
Like something you'd get, like you'd pay for, like as an extra. A bit like on Resident Evil, you have the mercenaries.
Yeah. A little,
yeah.
A little bit like that.
Yeah.
That's a really good comparison, actually.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Pinky.
Yeah, so we've had a question from Apple Gear in the chat again. We did touch on it very briefly, but it's where do you see your streams going in the future? But I'm going to try and adapt it. Are you thinking of having any more themed days? Are there any games that you're really looking forward to adding into your streaming roster?
Oh, God.
I like this Ryan first, I think.
We have got a lot of games, but we haven't bought them yet because our main focus at the moment is to have a little bit of a break next month with the holiday. I know it's only 4 days, but I want to buy everything afterwards. So there's quite a lot of games this year and next year that are coming out. But I kind of like to surprise me. I don't like to say everything. Do you know what I mean? I like to leave it a bit of like mysterious.
Yeah. No spoilers.
There's a lot of stuff like all the new ones that are coming out. I can name quite a few, but when they're coming out, I like to leave that a mystery. When we stream them, I mean, not when
Sonic Frontiers. I know this. It's Sonic Frontiers.
Oh dear. Right. So guys, are you ready for a little bit of fun to challenge each other here? Vin and Pinky, are you ready for the ad lim questions here? So what we want to do, guys, is we're going to ask you questions that you either got to answer honestly. Well, obviously that's what we want to hear. But who's who? You know, if you both agree, obviously both put your hands up and stuff like that. So, Pinky, do you want to set us off with this? Do you want to start it off?
Yeah, well, I'm going to go with the basic question here. Who do you think is the funniest?
Ryan doesn't dare to answer this. Look.
So what we did last time with Vixen and Gecko is they point to the person they thought it was. So either put your hand up or point to the person next to you.
Smack him.
Okay, so you both think the other is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think mine's funny.
That's too safe.
Go on, Ben. Ask a question, Ben.
Who is the better gamer?
Sorry, Ben.
Who is the better gamer? Who carries who in It Takes Two?
Oh.
No, me actually. I'm the brains under the operation.
Oh,
but then you are as well. It depends on what part of the game, because like Ryan's really good at the platformy bits. I'm always dying all the time. That's not really a good game to choose.
I feel that.
Well, no, that isn't fair.
No, because that game's really hard.
Okay, would you say something like, I don't know, maybe
if you was in Disney Dreamlight, you wouldn't have a bloody clue. It's just it depends on the game, doesn't it? I guess.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's a fair point. So you would say each other then?
Sorry, Phil, you go.
You say each other because it depends on the game and what type of genre it is. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
That's fair.
So is that out?
Pinky.
Who's the most attractive?
Oh,
who's the most attractive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ryan, definitely. Everyone says to me, "Oh, your partner's got such a sexy voice," and I'm like, "Yes, I know he does." And no one ever says that about me. You're definitely the most attractive. Well, you do, apart from you, obviously. You're biased. Anyway.
Love it.
Definitely
love
Ryan. Definitely Ryan.
I just talk. I have no. Thing is, though, I hate hearing myself back. Like if I watch
people like listening to you.
I hate my voice. I can't stand it.
People have told me that you have a nice voice.
I don't know.
I think isn't it a problem we all have, Ryan? I have the same issue, so I think we all have that. Yeah.
I think it's
have you got a question?
Well, you gonna hurry now or something? What's this?
Have you got a question?
Okay, who is the better cook?
That's not even debatable. It's you by a country mile.
Yes, I can cook. It depends what you want. If you want a cheeky takeaway, Ryan's the guy. You can post it in an oven. If you want an actual homemade meal, I wouldn't say I'm like fantastic, but I cook the meals. Yeah.
So Ryan can't cook.
No. You can put it out the freezer and stick it in. Yeah, you stick it in the oven, and I'm not dead yet, so yeah. So I'm
That's not dead. Charming.
I love it.
No, it is. In fairness, Luna is correct. It'd be something I would love to give more time and energy to. I don't know, for me, and it's just, I don't know. And I think a lot of blokes suffer from this, where it's like the easy. Let's just go the easy way.
Can't
I
be
think a
arsed,
lot of
like.
blokes suffer from that. And I'm not saying it's limited to blokes. Obviously, there's some ladies out there that do it as well.
It's the easiness in it, and they can't be asked. It's a situation.
True.
Yep.
True.
I think he's just
A lot of people are like
Yeah.
that.
I'm sorry. I'm not a typical homebody. I don't cook either, so don't worry about it.
Oh, we'll see.
If you're not a cook, or you just can't be bothered.
They are. Apple's got it. Short and efficient, simple. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Apple. I agree. I agree.
But Apple has actually got a good question that I'm going to interject here with you for you
Damn it,
guys.
Flinny, I was going to nick that one.
Who is the more technical minded?
Me.
Oh.
Me.
Oh, technical in what sense though, Apple? Like in terms of, I don't know, building things.
He's
or...
mentioned
streams and such.
Stream sense, right? You, babe, you easily.
If he said that, if he said it was him, I would have been like, get the keyboard.
Nah, stream-wise,
Violence would have been happening.
You know a lot more, and I think again it comes down to laziness on my part. Just if I can push the go live button and I don't have issues, I'm winning. As far as I'm concerned, see me and see the gameplay. I'm good. I'm golden. I don't need to faff with buttons and multiple sliders and all that jazz.
I'm just a little swan behind the scenes.
I just leave it to it. But obviously, Luna mods me as well. So if there are any issues, she usually catches them before even I recognise them. So
I've got it down to a T now. I can play Dreamlight Valley and mod. It's brilliant.
I love that. Love that.
So I know who to go to when I have all my tech issues. It's like, no.
Dreamlight Valley.
Don't PM me for your tech support. Absolute rubbish. Bag of shit. I'm telling you that.
Love that.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Is it an 18 plus?
Yeah.
It is. Don't worry. Go ahead and swear what you need to do.
My bad.
Nope, don't apologise.
I'm going to go with the one that usually gets a little bit of flack, shall we say. Who takes the longest to get ready for a night out?
Well, Vine doesn't have any hair, so...
Yeah, right.
Hey! Right, I got your back on this, mate. We got shiny bad boys.
He just sprays his pits, brushes his teeth.
Just some Vaseline on his head.
That's it. And I have to do my makeup and stuff. So
Make sure my invisibility hair is attached. You know, that one that I pretend is there. It's not.
Yeah.
No, there is hair. You just can't see it.
That's it. That is it. Again, it comes down to one of them. I suppose blokes, you have less.
He always does, though. Can I just say this before I forget?
Here we go. Shit.
2 minutes before we're meant to be leaving, he'll be like, "Oh, I just need the toilet." Oh, just 1 second. And it's the same when we stream. He's like, "Oh, just nip for a wee." I'm like, "I'm literally streaming now. Why? Just 1 minute. I'm just nipped at Lua, for God's sake." He always has like the nervous wheeze.
I think that's what it is. I put it down to that.
Even though you might not even be on, you were just modding and you have a nervous wee. I don't know.
That's brilliant. That's so good.
Does anyone else have a nervous wee?
I was going to say, excellent question. Does anyone else have a nervous wee before they go live?
Oh, apparently Apple agrees with you.
Escalated to leave the house. Does anyone even do it before they leave the house?
I always have it at the end of my stream because I drink too much. So at the end of my stream, I take a lot of wheeze. that's usually my problem.
You have to hold it in though. That's the only problem I find when you're streaming. You have to hold it in.
Yeah.
Hey, Panda. How you doing?
Hi.
Vin, do you want to carry it on?
Yeah, because we see a lot of arguments. So I want to know who is takes the big decisions at home. So who is the final boss?
Hey, there's a democracy in our house.
It is
democracy.
Yeah, democracy.
Ryan is fleeing now, so he's fleeing.
He's choking to death when I said that.
Yeah, might have just slightly died there, right? No,
he's gonna have the white flag in a minute.
I know, I'll be breaking Dido out before we know it. You know what I mean? That's what's going to come
Help
out,
me!
Yeah, that's it. No, we've always run our relationship, haven't we? Look, we've always been.
We just talk to each other.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's just communication for us.
We have joint bank accounts and joint everything, so we're just very trusting out there to each other.
Yeah,
joint streams.
Yeah, go streams.
That's it. Yeah, if there are any problems, it's like you say. If needs be, we just find a compromise that suits us both. So I wouldn't say.
We don't really argue. I know it sounds really weird, but like when couples argue, I'm just like. I'm scared. Like I've been at a party and they start arguing. I'm like, I don't know how to handle it because we don't argue, do we?
Yeah.
Unless the only time we argue is if like there's outside influences. So like it's like money. Money's always like the main thing.
Yeah.
I want to buy something and you're like,
nah. Money causes so much shit anyway.
I want to buy a new game and he's like, babe, you've got like 1p in the bank. Oh, okay. It's usually that, isn't it?
Yeah, I have to rein in sometimes, don't I?
Rein me in.
I mean, it works. It works for us, and you've always said to me, "I'm glad, Ryan, that you're there to rein me in."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just in case I might go over.
I wouldn't have a house if it were for
or whatever. You know what I mean?
but
like I said, it's just us. It's just teamwork in it. I mean, anyone.
Yeah.
Successful relationship or not, it's just teamwork, and if, like I said, it needs to be compromised, but it's very rare we get to compromise stage, to be fair, because we usually one of the same mind anyway.
We just start laughing at each other usually.
I love that. I love that.
In those 16 years, then, it's you never had like big arguments then?
No.
Don't
remember.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah.
In all the years, we haven't really had any big ones, but like I said, the only time it's been little niggly ones but we never normally go to bed on like an argument either. We normally deal with it before we go to bed, so we don't wake up with it. That's what my motto is.
Fantastic advice. Fantastic advice.
That's nice. Yeah.
Very, very good advice.
Pinky, you are up with the next question.
Well, they actually answered the one that I was going to ask of who's better at saving money. So, I'm going to.
We can do it on a pinch. Like we just went on the holiday. I just kind of. We are good, aren't we? Now I never used to be, but I am good at saving money now. I'd say we both are, aren't we? Now we've had to be.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Definitely. Sorry, I can feel something building up. I need a flipping another drink. I'm gonna have to fill up by the time we get going.
Is that nervous wee kicking in again, is it?
That's it.
I'm gonna ask one. Who would you say is the most creative in general, by the way? So if you can think of several different things, who's genuinely the most creative? Whether it be decorating a room or doing a garden or
heads.
I know that sounds a bit biggish, like a bit big-headed, yeah. But I think I were born with. Like if I got my own way, this room would not be white. It'd be like rainbow splashes and like. That's how it is.
Yeah.
I'm literally born with rainbows in my head. So yeah.
She says this right though. She would make all the plans, so all the designs, all the decorations, all like the design paperwork, if you will, and then if it comes down to anything painting wise, it's like, Ryan, you do it. I'll design it. You do it, Ryan. You design it, and I'll design it. You make it happen.
I don't like painting DIY, and I do the DIY, but the painting I leave to Ryan. just because he's a perfectionist when it comes to like the corners, and I'm just like, get it on, and then it's on, and then I'm like,
just take the paint pot and throw it over the wall, wouldn't you, love? And call
I
it
hate painting.
Yeah.
I think it's more
I love that.
hand painting with a canvas, awesome. Painting a wall, no thanks. No, thank you.
I think when it comes to the garden, we both kind of share it with a garden.
We got inherited a massive garden. Too much for me to handle. I love gardening, but obviously with my mobility issues, I struggle with gardening. So I leave you to do more. You are a landscape gardener, like he's been taught to be a landscape gardener. So he needs to pull his weight somewhere, doesn't he?
Yeah.
True.
Vin?
I'm out.
You're out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Vicky, are you out? You got loads?
No, I got plenty.
Keep going then. Vin is out.
Maybe some of these might inspire him with some more.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna listen and then do my homework again. Unlike Flitty.
All right. Who fancied who first?
Well, it was obvious.
I don't know, because they both said they locked eyes across the room. So
No, Ryan was first. Then he had his meltdown.
I actually asked my best friend at the party for his number. I thought he was the most like beautifulest person I've ever seen. And
hold on, love, just stop you right there, just before you carry on that. Bear in mind, ladies and gents, I had hair back then.
No.
This was before all this.
Why is that important?
I was slightly more appealing.
It's actually got a picture. We've got a picture, guys.
Show us.
Yes!
Show the picture. Yes.
And I just want to say this right here, right now. Having hair or not having hair does not make you any more attractive.
Does it? Absolutely.
Thank you.
Totally agree. That's
no way.
Oh, look at you.
No way.
Crystals on your nose there, Ryan. I don't know what's going on there, but it's because it's got crystals at the bottom.
That was us at 17.
That's when we
That was us at 17.
I look like I have no eyebrows on that. It's because someone drew us.
So,
that's 2017?
Yeah.
No.
2007.
No, they were 17.
2007.
Oh, sorry, did I say 2017?
No, you said we were 17.
Oh, so
yeah.
No, you said the right thing.
Yeah, Pinky's always yelling through me. So
I can't get it on the wall now, guys.
Don't blame me for that one, Vin. You just weren't listening. Don't have a go at me there.
There we go.
I am listening.
Welcome to your handsome chap.
Oh, cheers, Apple. Thank you.
See, I told you were the most handsome one.
I apologise. Hold up a second, guys. We have been raided by Cottontail. Cottontail has raided.
Yay, woo! That's the one I was raving with. That is the one.
Oh, really?
Party with Cottontail before we come in. Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Yes, welcome.
I've got the dance moves now.
So, Raiders, for everyone who is not familiar with what we're doing at the moment, we are interviewing, as you can see, the wonderful RTX and Luna. We have already started a few questions, but if you do have any that you'd like to ask them, please do. We're currently doing a Mr. and Mrs., so the comparison questions, but if you have any questions for them, streaming related, personal related, hobby related, feel free and we'll try and include it.
YMCA. They're asking for a gay bar. Look, they're asking for a gay bar. I'm just helping. Yeah.
And then it's like that. I
got something to continue.
That's not the bit
that we were singing though. And then we got this new Swan thing as well. When I go into stream, he's made this like cool Swan remix thing just for me.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask a question here because Vin's out for a bit. Who out of the two of you, in the whole time you've been together, is the better dancer?
Oh, that's not even close. That's not even close. I am the definition of two left feet. So we know exactly where this is going. We know exactly where this is going.
I used to do Irish dancing, so it's kind of. I used to do Irish dancing when I was younger, so I was a dancer before we met.
Love that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, so Luna, you agree he's the better one or not?
Class dad dancing as the
his dancing's jumping up in the air and doing like a little spin. That's his dancing. But then again, if you go to a club, I kind of do mum dancing as well now because I don't really know the moves. I just copy the person next to me. Irish dancing would not really go very well in a club, to be fair, would it? I don't think, unless it's Irish
Well, I'm
night.
going to say, yeah, unless
Unless
it's
it's St.
Irish
Patrick's night.
Yeah.
So who of you two is the better driver then?
We don't
Ooh.
drive, so neither of
We don't
us.
drive it, but if we did,
Ooh.
what would you reckon, love? It'd be me, wouldn't it, if we were driving?
I'd probably close my eyes at a roundabout like, oh shit.
You would stop for all the swans and birds and,
And
animals
animals.
in the road. Like, yeah, we're just gonna hold everyone until they move.
So
Yeah.
I'd just be like, right, everybody, stop. The motorway
Is-
needs to stop now. There's a swan on the road.
is there a particular sorry for my English is sometimes a bit bad, but is there a particular reason you don't drive then?
Well, my mum, the reason why I don't personally drive is because my real mum died in a car crash. So it's for me, it's like more anxiety than anything else.
Yeah.
It was a hit and run. So for me, that's why I never learned. I don't want to learn to drive. For me.
Okay, yeah. I get it. Yeah.
And for me, Vin, it's just
money. I think
at the time, probably what I should have done now, looking back, but obviously hindsight's a bitch, and we all love it. Is I should have learned probably when I was still at home, and I didn't. And upon, like I say, moving out with Luna, because when I left home, I actually left home to be with Luna, so it was a bit of a situation.
Yeah.
But at the time, I put money into just getting a house for us both.
It was very difficult at the
setting
time.
things up, like setting up all your bills and all the rest
we
of
were,
the
we were
jazz.
basically kids, right? We were kids at the time, and we were both at college and starting out our lives as working lives. So it was very much like we had no money. Basically, we had nothing to our names, but we had each other, so that's all that matters.
So any little bit of money that I did have, and luckily when I left home, I did leave home with a little bit to kind of get me going on my feet, if you will. So I put all that just into getting house sorted and just making sure house was as we wanted it and things. And looking back now, maybe I should have put some aside and then with the rest of it.
We needed a house, though, didn't we?
At the time, the priority was getting us both safe and in a house and sorted together. So, but yeah. So
it's all hindsight, though, mate.
That's the only reason why I didn't, because I put it elsewhere. That's the only reason. But I probably should now, but at the moment, we achieve everything we kind of need to achieve without needing a car or transport.
Because of my mobility, I get a free bus pass, so I feel like it's good for the environment to just take the bus. It isn't. Sometimes, when you just want to get away, I wish we had a car so we could just get in a car and drive. But it's one of them.
So maybe a weird question, Luna, but if Ryan got a driver's license, would you have with the anxiety, would you have a problem sitting next to that's the only way you drive yourself?
No, it's just me personally. I don't want to be driving. It just gives me PTSD, that's all.
So if you're sitting next to so as a passenger you're okay.
And because I trust Ryan with my life, I'd be happy. Sometimes, when you're in a car and the driver, even if it's a taxi or something, because we get quite a lot of taxis, and they're driving too fast, that's when I start having a bit of a panic attack. But it's usually, when they're on the phone and they're driving at a speedy, that's when I start panicking. But it's not every day, is it? It's just something that I suffer with now and again. Certain circumstances.
It's perfectly understandable considering the circumstances.
Yeah, love the honesty, guys. Really do. Well done, Vin. That was good questions considering you were out. Well done, mate.
Well, I'm more pleased by the fact that I did it in proper English.
I'm going to say this, Vin, as well. Pinky, try and beat that one, please.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know if I can beat it, but
I need to twerk for Cotton. Wait, I need to twerk for Cotton as well.
Oh my
gosh!
Yes, Vin. Take them bombs, lad.
Oh wow!
that is needing to be clipped.
It's gonna be clipped.
No. I already have a hot tub clipped. Please don't do it.
We're gonna do it, Vin. We're gonna have a clip of you in a hot tub and also in a bikini and also now twerking.
We'll just add it to the OnlyFans. Don't worry.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I do.
I'll just give you.
I'm sorry.
Vin's interrupted. Go on, Pinky. Go on, Pinky.
See, now it's Vin's turn to interrupt me. So, in terms of, because you have mentioned it, which of you would you consider to be the more confident or less anxious?
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Because when I have an anxiety disorder, so my anxiety can just be like that. So you don't have an anxiety disorder, so I think
I think in day to day life, probably I take the lead on a lot of things, just because like Luna's just said. Whether it's appointments, like it'll be me that rings up doctors or hospitals or anything.
I can't
like
do
that.
phone
you know
calls.
What I mean?
Yeah.
So I would say in terms of like daily social contact,
it's really strange.
It would be me
because I don't answer the door to anyone. You answer it, even if I know someone's coming over. But then I can stream.
Oh, really?
It's like I've got confidence to stream because of my followers. I think it's really bizarre. Like the streaming has helped me so much with my anxiety disorder, but I still don't answer the door or like answer the phone most of the time. Very strange.
I think, is it because we're streaming as well? It's kind of it's become a safe space for you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when, like you say, your friends come in to chat and things like that. It becomes even more of a safe space, doesn't it? When you're talking amongst your friends.
And it's actually been nearly a year, guys. Nearly a year since I started streaming. I started streaming it on the first ever stream I ever did was the 6th of October last year. And
that's amazing.
I can't believe it's been nearly a year. Like, where has the time gone? Like,
are you going to do anything special to celebrate for your anniversary?
That's what I was about to. I forgot to say it earlier, but we are going to do a special stream. Anniversary one, yeah. Definitely.
Oh, I love it.
Definitely.
That's going to be amazing. Sorry, I squeaked out there.
Squeaked out.
I did. My voice gave up. I was absolutely belting out songs on the way home, so I've been singing.
So have I, with Cottontail and his gay bar songs and that.
It's working.
As well, and all the twerking.
We had all sorts.
It got us into that. We were proper hyper, weren't we? Oh my gosh.
Oh god, yeah. By the end of it, we were just giggling all the time, weren't we? We're having a good fun.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Love that. Vin, have you got questions? Follow on.
Well, there's a question in chat from Apple Gear Gaming again, and he asks any marriage advice you would give from your experience to others you feel has benefited you guys. Sorry.
Well, we're not married for a start. I just thought I'd tell everybody that.
No. You've got to say not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. but I can't really say. I just thought I'd tell everybody we're not actually married yet, but we are.
We act like it, mind you.
And if someone says like when I get a letter and it says Mr. and Mrs. and then my surname, I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. But
I think when you've been together that long, you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Very much so. I think if you could, I know it's a slightly cheesy term, but soulmates, I would say that I've easily found mine, and it's not even up for debate. So
I think that going back to what I said before, like don't go to bed on an argument is definitely a very good one. And also, I do believe that there is somebody out there for everyone. You might not have found them yet, or you might have pushed them aside or something. But I do believe there is somebody out there for every single person on this planet. That's just my
other countries, huh, Pinky?
How many times is this going to come up? Sorry, Luna.
I'm just supporting Luna. I'm just supporting Luna in her story. Come on.
He keeps bringing this up because obviously myself and G5 are together, but we're in separate countries. So he
no way.
Long distance can work. Me personally, and I couldn't possibly do it because I'm very I won't say clingy, but I need Ryan with me all the time. No, not all the time. We do everything together. So for me personally, I couldn't do it. I'd just be like, not because of a trust thing, just mainly because I'd be like, well, I want to do something. And you're all the way over there. Like, what are you doing? Get over here.
Get her annoyed.
So I don't really have
a scorpion scenario. It'd be a get over here. If you that's exactly what it'd be.
Finish her.
But it just works for a lot of people. A lot of my friends that have long distance and they're very happy. And maybe I should ask them what their advice is for it.
And I would say as well, Apple, and whether or not this is for yourself or just anyone, talking is the best way to resolve anything. Just find out both of your viewpoints on a
communication.
Yeah,
definitely.
on an issue. Find out the underlying fears or doubts that they've got, and see if there's anything you can do.
Communication is a key.
That can waylay it and make it easier for your other half, whichever that might be. And hopefully the other. Oh God!
Catch your tongue, right?
Go put your teeth back in.
Will do the same for you, and if that happens, then you're on to a winner.
Yeah, don't have secrets. There is no secrets in our relationship.
That's a good one.
There's no secrets because they always come out, and if they don't come out and they come out like 10 years later, then it's just no good. I honestly believe like having communication, like Ryan said, is the best thing. Communicate if there is a problem that arises. If you tackle it straight away, even if it's difficult, it's better than not tackling it and then it just becoming a massive issue.
Yeah, I think that's a really good advice.
And if you've got skeletons, address them
right now
as soon as possible. Don't like Luna said, don't let them come out 5-10 years later or whatever. Just address it there and now, so everyone's on the same page. Everyone knows what to.
I think that's why we don't have cupboards, isn't it? We've got handrails. There's no cupboards to have skeletons.
But yeah, so everyone's on the same page, basically. It makes everyone's life. I've found, and I think Luna's found, it makes it for us a lot easier just going forward with anything. So
yeah,
that's my advice.
Absolutely love that.
I might use that.
You might use it.
Yeah, that's my contribution.
They're all like fighting for questions now.
So who says it is yours, Pinky?
I think it was mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yep.
Take it anyway.
I'm going to take it. It's my chance. So I'm going to go with one that's kind of close to my heart. Who has the better timekeeping?
What?
That's why I said
it. I get severe anxiety. I don't know why you're doing that, love. I get severe anxiety. The one that goes for the cheeky wee just 2 minutes before we leave the door.
If
I'm late for anything, I get anxiety.
Just to stop you right there, though, I may go for a cheeky wee, but I still reach the door on time before we're due to leave. So,
I don't like being late, though. I definitely don't like being late for anything. I'd rather be 10 minutes in time. I think we're both really good at timekeeping, to be honest. I'd rather be there half an hour or an hour earlier, as long as I'm not like an hour or 10 minutes or even 5 minutes late.
To quote Gandalf, a wizard is never late. He arrives exactly when he needs to.
Exactly.
I like it.
Gandalf lost a lot of hair then.
He did. He lost his beard.
You do know, guys, that's a wig, and he just has that in his dressing table.
Brilliant. That is brilliant. So, guys, I'm going to ask a question. Who would you say out of the two of you has the better taste in music?
I like my musicals, so I suppose everyone's taste in music's different, isn't it? So to say that Ryan's, I think Ryan got me into a lot of different music. Because when I was, as I go back to my childhood, I was brought up in a very strict religious, not like a cult or anything, but it was Catholic, and it was very much like choir singing and things like that. So when I met Ryan, he was like, God, come here, let me show you the real world and let me show you the music. But I did like music, musicals and things like that way before Ryan.
You knew a lot more about the musical side of things, didn't you?
I was in a choir as well, not a religious choir, a natural choir. So singing.
A what?
Choir.
A choir.
A choir, yeah.
It's a group that get together to sing. Hello.
So sing the Halo main theme. That's a choir singing it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
there you go. There you
go.
You're on it.
Okay, that's Finn's language.
So, guys, I want to follow on to that question then. So, what type of music is the favourite for you guys?
I think musicals for me, definitely, and a bit of Enya, depending on if I'm feeling that way. Sarah McLaren. I like all that kind of calm music. But then I'm also a bit depressive, you say, with my choice of music. Like I have like this playlist on Spotify that's literally. But for me, I actually find it really calming, and I don't find it sad. But Ryan's like, my God, what is this?
And yes, it's Celtic music, right?
And
yeah,
kinda,
it can. Yeah, you can kind of put it in that ballpark. Yeah,
I suppose.
I quite enjoy a bit of Enya.
More like more like yeah.
You could meditate to Enya, and you
would
be
able.
able
Yeah. I'm just like, that's my meditation music. That's the
For me, music taste. I was quite lucky in that my mum was who introduced me to most music. Mm-hmm. So I had everything from Steps, S Club 7, Bon Jovi. I had all sorts, Evanescence, Avenged Sevenfold, loads of different genres. I
did have all that, by the way. I wasn't that sheltered. I did have Steps, I wasn't like in a hole somewhere. I just thought I'd clear that up.
But yeah, no, I was quite lucky in that I was taught by my mum very many different genres of music. So, like I say, it covers quite a broad.
Your mum was like a disco diva, wasn't she, in a time?
She was.
Yeah. She'd chase the dogs around the table and have the music on.
Just like rock out, Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi while she's doing it, and it's like, yeah, go on, mum.
Love that. Love that.
That's amazing.
That is brilliant. Vin, I think it's your turn.
I'm out again.
Oh, he's out again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got some questions. We're going to stick with music because it's something I really, really enjoyed myself. Have you ever gone to see a live concert? And if you have, who is your favourite?
I have.
Oh, you have.
But it was one of them ones that was very, very long ago. I do remember Rihanna was there. It was one of them ones where they weren't famous then. So it was like Rihanna,
breakout stars, wasn't it?
Breakout stars,
like up and coming, like.
I remember Rihanna, but I do remember having a right blast. But then I had like I fainted or something.
Oh no!
So
really,
I think I didn't like crowds even back then. I must have been about 10, and that's the only one I've ever been to. But I do want to go and see Pink sometime if she's around my neck of the woods.
Oh, she'd be incredible to see live.
That'd be pretty beast. Yeah.
She's amazing.
I'd be down for that, definitely.
Yeah.
I unfortunately haven't, so I've never experienced a live concert. So I've always been told though that it's a much better experience.
It is. It's a whole nother world, the experience.
Yeah. So are you gonna do it? Attend one someday or?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure who it'll be. Like you said, Pink, didn't you, Luna? I'd be totally down for Pink.
Or one of them ones that do variety. We have been to different musicals. Like I've been to like, but not the same as like what you just said. I forgot what it's called now. Concert. Where they're like local and like acts of, so they're not actually the real people. They're like
tributes.
Yeah,
tributes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm also wanting to start, if I can, because I don't want to take it away from streaming. We have a local acting place, like theatre. I want to start doing theatre because I used to do it in my youth, but I don't want to take it up like streaming.
Oh, Pinky, you hear that, Pinky? Yeah. Pinky
Talk
does
to me
that.
about it. I actually do it outside of streaming and work. I'm part of a local theatre group.
I don't know how you do fit it in though, because we struggle to fit this in. Never mind.
So do I. I haven't got a clue. I'm really
remembering
struggling.
the lines as well. Like
But honestly, it's such a rewarding line of like hobby to have. We said you used to do it before. When was this? Was it when you were proper young?
Yes, I did it as a GCSE. I did acting, but I was in hospital.
Okay.
You did drama,
and I got a B in my GCSEs, and I did a lot of acting back then. I used to do all the props for a local massive theatre that we had, and I did all. I loved doing that. Like, you know, for Halloween, spraying all the cobwebs and making all the different individual, getting like jewelry from and making crowns, and it was just amazing.
That sounds amazing.
That sounds really good.
That's the thing that people don't realize about theatre groups. It's not just about being on stage. There's so much out of the stage work to do. Backstage, front of house, props, hair, makeup, costumes. There is so much to do.
Exactly. Now, I think the thing is, it's not the acting. I don't think I could keep up with it now because of my mobility and stuff. But I think they were asking for front of the house. But like you said, there is so much that people are not aware of when it comes to theatre.
So there's definitely options for you, though.
There is, but like I said, I don't want to commit to anything because my streaming's my life.
Love that. Love the passion for the streaming as well. So I'm going to ask you guys. I'm going to ask this question that I've asked everybody. I'm going to start off with Ryan answering it, and then as soon as you finish, Ryan, Luna, if you can answer. So, guys, we're gonna take you back to when you were younger. What was the dream job then, and what is the dream job now?
God,
so you got to kind of take yourself out of it. There's no restrictions here. There's nothing setting you back. Money's not an issue. Nothing like that. If you were unchained, what would you be going for?
I would love a dream job when I was little. I would say archaeologist.
Oh,
okay. Just because, and I think I've always enjoyed history, and I've always enjoyed like learning about different cultures and ancient history and things like that. Ooh. So even when I was small, that was always like I used to get like the Sorry, love, what?
I don't know why I said archaeologist because that's what I have like a backstory why I said archaeologist. I've never heard you ever say that before, so this is new to me.
You probably never asked me, to be fair.
I've never heard it before.
No, that's something I wanted to do when I was little, and yeah, if I could have done it, I probably should have done it, but it's one of them. Now, if I could do anything now, I would say I would love to be a video game tester, and if possible, I would love to run on creating video games from scratch, just like from the ground up, like level design, characters, plot, story, all that jazz. I would love to do something like that, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen. But I would love to have a stab at that.
I think it's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's just you have all these ideas, and it's like when you read a book, and it's like if I wrote this, I'd do it this way, and I think that translates probably to a point with wanting to design a video game. Like we've played so much over years, haven't we? That if we were in charge, would we do it different? Would we change the ending? Would this happen?
Going back
I love that.
Going to the designing of the videos. I have a friend that's might be making a video game, and they've asked me to design the video game.
Oh, love it!
Oh, that's awesome.
But I'm not take part of it, obviously, not just me, other people as well. But
yeah, of course.
I can't really say anything else about that.
Is it a big game, or is it more like a small indie title, or?
I'm not allowed to say. I don't think. So I'll just leave it at that.
Is the big studio? Is the big studio?
No, it's not like a big studio. It's just a friend that's like a streamer as well.
Oh,
fantastic!
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like
is he next to you?
No.
Right, Luna can't say anymore, guys.
Signing that NDA. Don't say
I can't say anything.
Let's not plug anymore. Luna can't say anymore. Let's not plug it.
Oh, I already know it because of the chat. NDA has been signed, he says. It's Epoch.
That means a non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, I had that NDA with Sea of Thieves, so I think Epoch Gaming is making a game.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that he asked me. He didn't ask me though.
No, but it's not your fault. It's his own fault. So
he's giving himself
no
away.
worries. I'm gonna zip it. No worries.
So Luna, same question to you.
So I actually, when I was little, I visited York. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that.
Yeah, I've been there.
Viking settlement. Well, it was a Viking settlement. So I was massive into my history. So when Ryan said archaeologist, I'm like, you're just nicking my thing. What the hell? I do have three, by the way. So I'll just quickly. So basically, we was running. We went to this like settlement, which is like a reenactment, if you will, of the Viking settlement, and we made bread. we dressed up in all the Viking armaments, and we were like, there was a raid, and it was just like, yes, I could live in the Viking times. And we also digged up like this Viking poo with like the little brushes, and they said, "What are you digging up?" And I was just like, "Oh, it's a bone," and they were like, "No, it's Viking poo, basically." I was like, what? This is amazing! I want to do this, and I was like proper excited about it. But I've also always wanted to be a zookeeper when I was younger.
That would be cool.
So, like being an actual zookeeper, like own a zoo. I'm not talking about like Tiger King or anything like that. I actually look after my animals. That was like have like loads, but I do understand now as an adult that's like all high in the pie stuff, because obviously you have to I did start doing that before I met Ryan. I did start going down the zoo, veterinary, you know, I went to college, but then obviously when we met each other, it was kind of just like, yeah, college, what's uni? Yeah, no, thanks. Too many years. I'd have had to work like 7.5 years or something. But I have had a dabble in as an adult now. So we're talking about adult. I have had a dabble in testing games, but it was never really enough to
go anywhere. It kind of started.
I didn't get like a wage out of it. So I got games to test, and that was an amazing experience. But it would be awesome to do that and actually get a wage that I could live off.
It's not a very well paid industry. I tried it myself. It's really not.
So if it was, that'd be my dream job, or something in acting or something. That'd be awesome too.
Not bad. Thank you very much, guys. Vin, have you now got a question? Or are you still out?
No. Well, I thought it was. I thought it was just the other questions, you know, about the.
That's fine. That's cool.
The partnership. Cool. So, but now we're going all directions. So
I think just keep it natural. Keep it natural and ask whatever questions come to mind, Ben.
Yeah, but I thought it was supposed to be, you know, the couple thing. That was the. So who of you is the better student then?
I think students went out the window when because
study year.
I was doing like a college homework, and then as soon as I got it home, because you had to do homework. Ryan always worked, so he didn't go to college. But as soon as I got home, I'd be like, "Oh, I really don't want to do this now." So I used to rush it like an idiot, like I could rush it, and then be like, "Yeah, we can chill now." You know, watch some Netflix and chill and all that. And I was just like, yeah, no.
Netflix and chill, is it? I don't know if it's the same in UK, but in Holland there's a different meaning.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is.
Oh, okay. It's the same then. Well, I'm just saying, you know, in Holland it means, you know.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'll go on with the next one. Who is better at cleaning, or who is the cleanest?
Oh.
I get psycho about cleaning, so I
love that.
But, you know, like all I can say is Dreamlight Valley. Just Dreamlight Valley, everybody.
Apply that to a real life scenario. Dreamlight Valley.
Everything has to have its place. Otherwise,
thanks, Tate.
No, I think when it comes to household jobs, and like you say, just general cleaning things and that, I do the washing up like 99% of
all the time. I hate washing up.
100% of the time. There we go.
Detest it. I do it now and again if I have to, but I've got nails, people. You know, nails are my favorite.
Nails.
Washing up. Is it the laundry or the dishes?
Dishes.
What is that? Oh, dishes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do a lot of also due to my medication and stuff. You do kind of like quite a lot of the cleaning. I have it like a certain way. Like I do try and do as much as I can, but it depends on like my tiredness levels.
It's kind of how you are on the day, isn't it?
Sometimes I'll have like a mad half hour or an hour of cleaning, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm knackered now. I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
I've done what I did. I'm done now.
Yeah. So it's also one end as well. If you do too much, Luna, she'll like I say, she has this mad half an hour, and then she'll do it, but then she'll feel.
I can't stand up on the wash, like stand up to wash as well. Like Ryan likes to do the whole like let it soak, and that just doesn't. Let's just soak it overnight. And I've gone to being like really hands on to like, oh, I'm just gonna. I'm quite laid back now, but like when it would have grated me, wouldn't it? Quite much, you know, like you're leaving it in the let it soak situation.
But I do come back and do it. So it's not like it builds up to ridiculous levels, and it always gets done.
It's overnight soak, isn't it?
Yeah. But it'll get done in morning, so even if I leave it overnight, it still gets done in morning, so it's right.
Yeah. Love that. Finn?
Yeah. Do you both support the same football club?
No.
No, straight off, no.
I was born in Leeds, so I support Leeds, even though I'm not really a football person. And Ryan and my son were born in Burnley, so he supports Burnley, don't you, love?
Burnley before we got into Premier League, but then I was hard pushed because I used to be a Chelsea fan. So when Burnley finally got into Premier League, I had a very, very big decision to make. So.
It's whoever was good at the time. Let's be fair.
I'm gonna go with Luna then. Leeds way better. I'm gonna go with Luna because they have a final player. They have Sinistera now.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I know everyone supports different teams, so don't come for my head or anything. I'm not really a football person. I was in the netball team.
Oh, Fleety isn't either, so.
It goes over my head, really. Like, if I have to support a team, it's Leeds. But
yeah.
I'll go on there, That's it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we follow it that intently, like where we keep up with fixtures and what results are and such. We just keep
right at the bottom,
a general eye on it every now and again. But I wouldn't say we follow it. So
I was going to get I was going to go to the actual stadium and get a T-shirt, but then I thought I'd probably be stabbed or something.
Oh wow!
Like pulling a brick out or something,
Oh, that's only at the Spurs. That's only at the Spurs. All the clubs are.
I just wait when I go to Leeds, to visit family and that. Not when I'm going on the towns.
Just keep up appearances.
Yeah, just keep up appearance, yeah.
To be fair, sometimes you have that group of friends, don't you, that's your icebreaker. Talk about sports quickly, and then you can talk about anything else. Just get the sports out of the way.
Anything, please. Anything, please.
Yeah.
There's more to life.
Yeah. I mean, I used to play in an amateur team, so I had to keep up with it until I was, I think, 17, 18, and I stopped playing.
Till I talked him out of it.
It was just one of those things again. It was a time thing. I just couldn't commit to keeping up the time because the matches we played about 3 a week, so it was like
kind of
every
like
other day. So, and we were in a league as well. And if anyone's ever played in a league scenario in a team, it's a lot. People make it look easy. When you watch it on TV, it looks so easy. Oh, yeah, you just kick a ball about, you're right. You know what I mean? But no, when you're playing an actual match, anyone who's played in like a hardcore league scenario, it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
It's a lot more aggressive. There's a lot more draining on you. Like, you come off at half time, if you subbed or not, and you feel it in back of your legs, in your calves, in your upper body. You feel it everywhere. So,
I feel it in my fingers.
I feel it in my face.
There we go.
Love is all around me.
That's it. But yeah, I did have to keep up when I played. So, but yeah, since not playing, I've had to put it on back burner. It was good fun.
Understandable.
Was good fun.
So I want to ask a question there. Is it the case that you don't like any sports in particular, or is there a particular sports that you guys are into?
So when I was younger, not even when I was younger, before we moved out, I was into competitive swimming. So I used to swim for a team. I was very I'm not obviously now. I probably drown now. But like back then I used to be like, I probably be a lifeguard now. I'll be like, yeah, just swim harder, There's a shark over there, go that way. That kind of situation. But I wasn't really. We're not really massive fans now.
Oh, you can swim
you
to water.
You were a lifeguard though, weren't you, love? In your youth.
I did everything. In my youth.
So
it was a very good, youth.
I quite enjoyed boxing. Again, because I used to do it. I don't do it anymore, but I used to.
Tell them about that boxing situation that we had. That was hilarious.
That was a couple of years ago.
Ryan has these boxing gloves, right? I have to tell the stream this. I have to.
Yeah, please tell us. Please tell us.
You recount the tale, love. I'm just going to go and fill my drink up.
Right. He's running away now, you see. Like, you know.
He's embarrassed.
Now he's doing a cheeky wee, right?
Nervous wee. That's the one. But yeah, we got some. He got these old boxing gloves that we found. I'm like, yeah, let's have a match. So we had a few drinks, as you do, and we had a few friends around. And I was like, yeah, we can match, but not my face. I didn't have glasses back then, but I was just like, I don't like being hit in the face. So I had this like massive, what do you call it? Like I don't know what they're called, but like this like, I don't know, cushion thing, but it wasn't a cushion thing.
A shield.
A shield, yeah. And obviously, because Ryan's a lot taller than me, when he punches, it's right on my face, and he hit my face, and I'm like, right, that's it, never again. And I saw red, but that was it. And never again. Never again.
He was in the
You murderer! You murderer!
Right.
It was my own fault though, because I was like, yeah, don't hold back, it's fine. I've got the shield. Oh my gosh. I wish I never said that.
Because you got to be strong enough to take the punch.
Guys. I'm really sorry. Ryan, can you show your drink again really quickly?
Yep.
I'm just going to point out, nervous wheeze are meant to go into the toilet.
What's this then, please? This is actually iced coffee, by the way.
No.
Iced coffee, guys. Iced coffee. Well,
not freshly made diarrhea.
The whole illusion disappeared now.
Oh, the fun illusion just happily chugging away. Like, this is fine.
Just chugging it away, yeah. We need a straw.
That's brilliant. That is fantastic. Sorry about that.
I agree.
Poor Apple, we're traumatising, poor lad.
Vin's left. He can't compose himself.
Pinky, Pinky, do you want to get back on track with a question? Oh dear.
Okay, so Luna, I want to ask about cooking because it is something that kind of is related, and I kind of regret doing this after half conversation just there. But what is your signature dish to cook?
I have a few. I do like to make a lot of pasta dishes just because they're quite homely. But I have now since bought a soup maker. A Ninja,
funnily enough.
So now I've got the two gadgets, the Ninja multi-cooker and the Ninja soup maker. It's fantastic at winter, so I like to make myself a herby tomato and basil soup. So you put all the ingredients in and it does it for you, but it's awesome. And I also make, what else do I make? I can't think off the top of it. Lasagna. I love making my lasagnas.
Oh, lasagna.
Spaghetti bolognese. Yeah, all the homely stuff. And Lancashire hot pots. I like to make that as well, because that's where we're at the minute.
Which is a specialty dish from up north in our neck of the woods.
Our neck of the woods.
I was about to say, I do love a Lancashire hot pot.
But that's where we are, so it's kind of like fitting. So anyone that comes up from the Leeds or anything, it's Lancashire hot pot time.
They all love it though. They never say out, do they? So it must be good.
They're not dead either.
They're not dead, yeah. It must be good.
We haven't poisoned this shit.
That's where the landscape gardening comes into play.
We do have a question. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, we do have a question in chat from Apple again. Have you got an air fryer?
We have. It's one of these. I'm not bringing that in to show you guys. It's plugged in. It's like an air fryer.
I was half expecting, Ryan, can you go and get the air fryer for me? Right, hold on. Hold your fucking horses. Back up.
No, Apple, we're not going to encourage Ryan to hurt himself.
You probably look it up on Amazon. I'm sure you can buy one. Other retails are available, but you can open up it like this, and it does boiling, pressure, hydration, air fry, everything. It does everything. It does everything. I love it. I wouldn't be without it now. It's brilliant.
Fantastic.
I love it.
Guys,
welcome back. Did you have to do your nervous wee?
Yes. To be honest, yes.
So guys, we are
It's not my nerves. It's just I had too much of this, so then I.
Can I ask a question, Vin? There are 3 bottles behind you already. How many beers have you had this evening?
It's gonna start talking.
But like this evening or this show? Because this is my 4th one now. So.
Wait, in the show or the evening?
In the evening, I think 5 or 6.
Oh, fair play to him. Fair play. Right, so guys, we are coming to time, so we are
6 with dinner 6.
We're going to do a quick fire round now. So Vin, are you ready for the quick fire round? Are you ready for the quick fire? Yeah. Okay. So guys, how we're going to do this, obviously, because there's 2 of you. I don't know if one of you want to just nominate yourselves to go first, and we just answer it. So one answers, then the other answers. So don't think about it too much. Just literally the first answer comes to your head. All right. So Pinky and Vin, it will be quick fire. So they'll be going bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
First thing comes to your head. All right, guys. Vin, are you ready?
Well, yeah, because the first one is also being asked in chat, so it's the OG one.
Okay. Vin, go for it.
Pineapple on pizza. It's also a question from Apple Gear Gaming and me.
I'd eat it, but I wouldn't prefer it.
Okay.
Eatable, but not preferred.
Fair.
I like it. So I'm going to go takeaway or home cook.
Takeaway.
Home cook.
Ryan, you can't say that.
No, I do love your cooking.
Grease is not my forte, thank you.
Love it. Go on in, Vin. Come on, Vin.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Oh.
I like it. Both agreed. Sweet or savoury?
Sweet.
Savoury.
Chocolate or candy?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Going from chat again. Spicy or sweet?
Spicy.
Yeah, spicy.
Nice curry.
Like it.
Morning bird or night owl?
Both.
Night owl. Night owl.
Both.
Definitely, that's not even close. Definitely night owl.
I get out to it at night though.
Love it.
I can understand that. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Definitely PlayStation. Oh my days. That is even.
Oh wow!
I hate Xbox.
Xbox got tanked there royally. Yeah.
Just a little.
Vin, next question. Okay, look, don't matter if you like Xbox. It's you.
It's all about you, Vin.
No, Sonic or Mario. Sonic or Mario.
Oh,
Sonic.
Oh,
yes,
that's a great one.
I'm gonna go with Ryan.
Okay, on the back of that one, Spyro or Crash Bandicoot?
Spyro.
Oh.
Spyro, definitely. Crash Bandicoot's good, but I hate that running bit.
Don't give me questions like
I hate the running bit with the ball. I just no. I keep dying on that bit.
Oh, you're gonna have so much fun with it next
hard. That is so hard.
That's enough to eat yourself.
Don't overthink it, Ryan. Don't overthink it, mate. First thing comes to your head.
Crash Bandicoot.
Sega or Nintendo?
Sega.
Nintendo.
Yes.
No. Sega. Even though Nintendo's robbing slags.
They are.
Oh.
Console or PC?
PC. Because my PS5 doesn't do what my PC does.
Oh, I love them both. PC, because it's more variable. You've got a lot more options to play.
You can upgrade it as well. I
Yeah,
just have to add that.
Got that?
Go up gaming or story?
Co-op. I do like our bands. I do like story as well. Dreamlight Valley, you can go away, but
you cannot go up yet. But
I'm a sucker for a good story, but it's hard because for me, I do enjoy playing with Luna. But if you'd have asked me that prior Luna, I'd have gone straight story. But I think co-op, definitely.
You're just saying that now.
Good answer.
he wants Netflix and chill tonight.
Netflix and chill.
Wow.
Moving on.
That's brilliant.
It's
Go
Vinny.
on, Pinky. Oh, it's Vinny, is it? Vin?
It's Vinny.
Oh, I'm again? Okay. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Winter.
I love this. It's constantly the reverse one.
The opposites.
Yeah, the
They say
opposites.
opposites attract.
Yeah, winter definitely. Summer is horrible, especially this summer. It's been too hot.
It was quite nasty.
I feel I have more of a connection with Ryan today.
Told you he was the more attracted one.
Touche.
I love an expression.
I get the gay bar now from Cotton.
Okay, I'm gonna go with rain or snow.
Snow. Because we kissed in the. Well, I forgot to tell you about the first kiss. But
We did. Snow.
Definitely.
Snow.
Okay.
Oh.
We kissed it and the snow started. So it'll always be snow.
Oh, love that. I love that.
Good timing it was. It was indeed.
That is adorable.
Yeah, that is.
Sorry, my heart's blown.
Vin?
Well, this one's for you as well, Ryan, because you're the expert on this one. Beer or wine?
Beer for me, though I'm not against wine. I will happily drink both, but beer probably prioritises in front.
And Luna?
Oh, sorry, wine. Beer's disgusting.
I'm with you.
It's
Love
like cat wee or something. I don't know. Oh.
Cat wee? I thought that's what you dub cider.
No, all of it. Cat wee. It's not a lady's drink. Definitely not. Give me a gin anytime.
Ooh, fair play. Pinky?
I'm gonna go with cider or spirits.
Oh,
Spirits.
Spirits.
Give me all the spirits.
Spirits on that one.
Vin?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with one from Chet. Halloween or Xmas? Christmas
for me.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween's cool, but Christmas all the way. I like to make it. It's more family orientated for us.
But do you order food then, or do you make your own food?
No, I make my own Christmas dinner.
Who orders food on Christmas Day?
Yeah, that's just for weeks.
Ryan loves ordering food, so you never know, right?
Not at Christmas. I draw the line at Christmas. I'll leave Christmas alone. When it comes to ordering food, I will draw the line at Crimbo.
We kind of juggle pans in the kitchen.
We do.
Timings and things, yeah.
Love that. Dream work. Pinky?
Oh, I'm gonna go with rock or pop music.
Pop.
Rock.
Opposites again. Love it.
Oh, I like it.
Book or film?
Film all the way. I used to be book, but now it's film. I
really?
can't get into reading anymore.
Why is that?
Book for me. Oh, sorry, love, go on.
Oh,
because I have dyslexia, so I struggle with reading. I'll end up falling. I like Ryan reading to me though, or audiobooks.
Audiobooks. Yeah.
Pinky?
I'm gonna go with one from Apple because Apple is on fire this evening. I'm loving this. Mince pies, yay or nay?
Brilliant.
Yay.
But only in like December. If you start eating them in November, October time, then
Get
you
out.
Yeah, all right.
It's just a no for me if it's in October. Like now, I'd say nay. But in Christmas,
nice to see that, guys.
I thought we meant that in real life.
I did have some yesterday.
I do like the alternative mince pies as well. You know, the marzipan ones. They're my favourite. They're not actually really mince pies though, then.
No, they're not. But yeah, they're nice though.
Marzipies? Is that a thing?
Vin?
Netflix and chill or Disney Plus and chill?
Ooh.
That's a very good one.
Probably Netflix at the minute because I've watched, apart from Andor, we're watching Andor at the minute on Disney Plus. But it's not really like a sexy, let's do it. It's not like it's all right, but it's not like Mandalorian, is it, Andor? I'm not sure about it.
Can I make a counterpoint and throw Amazon Prime and chill?
Yeah, please do.
Ooh, I like it.
I've been binging Rings of Power as well. So that's pretty good.
It'd be Prime all the way with that. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you guys because The Boys on Prime. That's so good.
Yeah. Absolutely love The Boys.
Yeah. Sorry, Fleety. That's not how this round is supposed to be.
That's fine. No, I don't mind that.
Doing everyone thing, aren't we?
No, I love it. I mean, it's just flowing.
Everyone is different. Everyone is different.
Absolutely. Pinky?
Yeah, I'm gonna go horror or comedy.
Horror.
Comedy's like, unless it's Mr. Bean. Like some people don't like Mr. Bean. I find Mr. Bean actually funny. Like I think it's because it's my childhood, but like anybody else is not funny. I just find them annoying.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Oh, I've got a great one then. Mr. Bean or John Cleese?
Don't know who he is, so Mr.
Bean.
Faulty Towers.
Oh, Mr. Bean.
Big tall fella.
Yeah, I've watched Faulty Towers and I was like falling asleep. So.
Oh
no!
I quite enjoyed John Cleese.
I was young though then. I probably didn't get the humor. I probably didn't get the humor when I watched it.
Don't mention the water, Manuel.
Oh dear.
It could well be.
Pinky.
So no, it's Vinny. I just did the horror comedy.
Oh, did he?
Oh no, he did it. Sorry, it's me. Oh, sorry.
He did. Sorry.
I am paying attention. I promise. Let's go with another one from Apple because I like this one, and I really hope we got the right one. He is. Monty Python or Carry On films?
Carry On was like. It's like a bit old, this, isn't it? Carry On's like what my granddad watched.
Good point.
It's one of them like kind of rude humours, but not rude, but like rude.
It's very much innuendo-y though, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of the carry-ons, a lot of like tongue-in-cheek, like innuendos.
Like Max and Paddy's more like.
I quite enjoy both. That's tough for me.
Max and
Although pure comedy-wise, because Monty Python's quite dark, I'll go with Monty Python for me.
Love that.
I don't really. I'm not really Monty Python, so I'll probably have to go for Carry On films. But I'm really not really. Neither. Can I say
That's
neither?
Fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
Neither.
Yeah, it's Flitty's show, so.
Wow.
Is it your show, please?
It is.
Apparently, I thought it was our show, but apparently it's mine. But actually, on that note, this is where I got to step up because of time restraints. We are coming to a close. So, guys, if you could do us the huge honor, can you please let everybody in chat know where to find you, when to find you, and just remind them from earlier on, obviously, about future projects that are coming up, so that we get everyone hyped and get involved.
I'm just sharing the socials out again.
Okay, so I stream on, let me get it right, Wednesdays at 12 o'clock and Friday and Saturdays at 7 p.m. UK time. On a Wednesday, I'm doing Horizon Forbidden West. Friday, I'm doing Cult of the Lamb, soon to be followed by The Quarry in a couple of weeks. And I forgot what the other one is. On Saturday, we're doing It Takes Two together as a co-op stream. We have got a few projects that are coming up. We've got a few new games that are coming up. We also, in October, we are going to be doing, we've not really discussed this, so I'm kind of just telling you now, but we are going to be doing a 1 year stream to celebrate our 1 year.
Yeah, anniversary stream.
Not together, I mean,
I just finished this a year ago. You know what I mean? I just hopped out of the Doctor Strange portal.
It's 17 years of Netflix and chill. That's
yeah.
Love
Bloody hell, Vin.
Yeah, and for myself, guys, you can find me on Monday at 1 p.m. Are we still on BST or are we on GMT now? British Standard Time.
I think we're BST still. I think
we're still on BST. But
so,
yeah,
no, that's not how Brexit works, right? If you do Brexit, you don't enter a new time zone, right? That's not how it works.
We don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'll just chuck letters in front of time zones and we're going.
Just say UK time. Just say UK time.
But yeah, you can find me at 1 p.m, guys, Monday, for some Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, which we're on the final of. So we'll be going into Metal Gear Rising following that. So that's going to be Mondays going forward. And also, like I say, Freaky Fridays earlier, again, 1 p.m. For hopefully is going to be near the end of The Last of Us, if not the final of that as well.
And we do have a Discord as well.
Yeah.
Discord community.
We do. Well, yeah, there we go.
Perfect, right.
Lady, before we end, we do have a question from Apple Gear again. Is there a community game night for your community?
Ooh.
Now, that is something that we are going to look into doing because I know that a lot of my fellow, you do it as well, don't you? So, Pink Ninja Bunny, sorry.
You can say my name, it's fine.
I always do that, don't I? Yeah.
You're outing her constantly, babe. She's gonna fucking ruin the day. She
did kick my ass today, so yeah. That's fine.
It's fine. It's in my bio, so I have no problem with anyone
in the
knowing
pipeline that we're definitely looking into anyway.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, we're gonna get a couple of multiplayer games on.
I do want to start doing stuff like with Twitch integration. For example, Cult of the Lamb on a Friday is where viewers can actually change the gameplay. So so you can actually get into the game and like hinder me or help me, and you can contribute to the totem. There's a lot of things, and I want to do more games on that line as well, where it's all about integration and Twitch and things like that.
Don't forget that there's even this integration in channel points, because Panda does that. I'm a purple turtle at this Cult of the Lamb. Yes, really. You can you can actually help him by redeeming channel points in that game.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
So we
a
lot more games like that, really.
I've got another one in the lineup that is integrated, but it only allows you. It's a builder game, so it allows your little villagers to be the viewers, but it's not really integrated. Like it doesn't do any channel point redemptions or anything like that. But I would be really up for keeping an eye out for any games that have that.
Love that. Okay, guys, so we are actually coming to the end. We are actually at the end. So a massive thank you, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. And you know the conversation flows when literally I'm actually having to cut it short because of the time. And again, the only reason I do that is because I want to give everyone the same time that we give all the others to keep it fair. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed it. And also Vin, Pinky, as always, absolutely superb, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Being here and doing this. But you guys, absolutely fantastic. And guys, those in chat, next week we have Xbox Tester, primarily a YouTuber. So if you guys are interested in that, come and check us out next week. But again, RTX, Luna, thank you so much, guys. Been an absolute pleasure. And if I can ask you just to stay in here for a couple of minutes before we end. But everybody in chat, from us, is a goodbye. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the interaction. You've been amazing. Thank you, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.